Hey everyone, it's Peek. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video. Today, there's a balance update that's been announced, and I'm so nervous because I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm really scared it's going to be one of those balance updates where it's like, we changed one Pokemon. So far it's only in Japanese. We're going to have to translate it using Google Translate, which isn't ideal, but it'll give us a decent idea of what's happening. And, you know, I guess if it's one line like it was with the Blissey update, then it's not really going to matter anyway. Let's see what it's going to be. All right. So, yeah, I already translated it. I haven't looked at anything yet, though. It looks like there's a decent amount of scroll wheel, though. So, hopefully that means it's, you know, it's decent. Anyway, let's take a look. There are a lot of things I'd like to see out of this. One, Venusaur, please fix that crap. Lucario, of course, as always. I'm sure he'll not be in here, as always, as well, but... And, yeah, that's pretty much all I'd like to see. Anything else will just be cool to see balance changes. Curious to see if they do anything else to Greninja. Not a lot of people playing it anymore, but I think it's still really strong, so we'll see. Ooh, alright, let's just see. So, of course, the Halloween event is happening. Mayor Stadium will be redesigned for a limited time. Awesome. You can use pumpkins instead of battle items. You can throw pumpkins and put them on your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. So that's going to be like a temporary battle item thing? Is that going to be in ranked? Because that seems strange. Yeah, not sure what that's going to be. We'll see. In order to adjust the Unites of Unite battle, we have... I'm actually so nervous. Okay, we've adjusted some of Pokemon's abilities. I see Pikachu. Okay. Kaminari... and Volt Tackle. Increase the amount of damage done to opponent's Pokemon. Increase the amount of damage. Okay. So Volt Tackle, and I'm assuming this is Thunder, because I feel like Electro Ball would be something I could easily interpret. Okay, so the moves that nobody uses on Pikachu are being buffed. As usual, that's pretty much how they balance things. They just keep, you know, like, increasing the damage on things until people swap to the other move. Just like they kept increasing the damage on Water Shuriken until people switched to Water Shuriken, stuff like that. So, is that a good way to balance? I'm not sure. We'll see. This could be really fun. I was actually just saying the other day, like, how much I love Pikachu. I think it's such a fun character to play, but it just falls off super hard. So, if it starts, like, nuking people with Thunder and Volt Tackle, then there's a chance this could be good. Volt Tackle used to be really good in the March beta, like the Canadian mobile beta test, because it just did like a lot more damage, and it also, like, it actually is a really good AoE, like, I think it's like a slight knockup. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's either stun or knockup with Volt Tackle, so pretty good move. Curious to see how that works. Very exciting. Love that. Amnesia, the waiting time has been shortened, so cooldown decreased, and you recover more HP. Okay, so a buff to Slowbro because nobody plays him. Makes sense. Gengar status, not sure what that means. After level 5, when you deal special damage, you will recover your health according to damage done. All right, that automatically makes Gengar back up again on the tier list. Wow. So you're gonna get like Spell Vamp after level 5. Spell Vamp meaning like you heal off of special attack damage, meaning your boosted auto attack and your 2 damage and your Unite move as well. 2 damage moves and your Unite move. Okay, Pog. Love to see it. Blastoise, that's Comex. What did they do? Please tell me you did something. Hydro Pump. All right. The amount of damage done to the opponent's Pokemon has been reduced. Praise Arceus. Shiofuki, I believe that's Surf. The waiting time has been shortened. Is that Surf? Is that Surf? Should we look? Shiofuki, translate. Squirt. Oh, that's a weird translation. Okay, maybe it's just water gun. Hold on, bear with me. Oh man, should have thought before I spoke on that one for sure. So let's see. Is it water gun? Is that pretty much water gun? I mean, it's either water gun or Surf. I'm sorry guys, I genuinely don't know, and I just searched Shiofuki, and I got some questionable search results. So I'm gonna assume this is either water gun or surf. So either way, reduce cooldown. That honestly not needed, but okay, whatever. And finally, I literally said this in my last video. They finally nerfed the Unite move. The amount of damage done to opponents' Pokemon has been freaking reduced. It's about freaking time, dude. Like, genuinely, this was a huge problem. Like, Blastoise Unite move just does more damage than, like, pretty much any move in the game. It's absurd. All right, there we go. There it is. Moving on to Venusaur. Giga Drain. I intentionally weakened the effect on myself. Okay, I'm pretty sure that means that it's the damage reduction is going back down to like maybe 25% or something. HP recovery has been reduced. Okay, so Giga Drain is dead. Nice. Oh baby, Solar Beam damage buff. Oh, looks like Peek's going back to Venusaur. If you guys don't know, I actually really enjoyed playing Venusaur before they made some changes to Giga Drain and Petal Dance to make it just like the most completely broken. Oh my gosh, I just saw what's coming. Anyway, back to Venusaur to make it the most completely broken thing in the game. But now that they're nerfing Giga Drain, buffing Solar Beam. Oh man, I actually love Solar Beam. It's such a fun move. So good for stealing objectives, and like if you hit it, which especially is so much easier on mobile now. Oh man, I haven't played Solar Beam Venusaur since mobile release, so this is you're gonna see a video from me on this instantly, no worries, when the patch drops. So very excited about that. Huge. Honestly, the Giga Drain thing needed to change. Like, an attacker shouldn't be able to face tank an entire team of enemy Pokemon and get infinite Giga Drains. So it looks to me that like you don't heal as much and the damage reduction is reduced. They still have the same mechanic where you can reset it off of Petal Dance. I didn't say anything about that. So that seems to still be a thing. However, Solar Beam's buffed, and you know when Teamy buffs a move, they buff it like 8 million%. Case in point, Water Shuriken. So Solar Beam's probably going to be the meta. I don't know if Venusaur is going to be playable after this. We'll just have to see. But yeah, Venusaur's dead. Maybe Sylveon takes its spot. I'm curious to see, is there any Sylveon down here? Spoiler alert, there's not. Rip. Okay, Lucario. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing because it's just so funny. There's nothing about Power Up Punch here, bro. Where the frick is the Power Up Punch? Whatever. Okay, so they lowered its attack. Fine, I will take it. Like, generally that's okay. It depends on how much they lower the attack by. I guess this could kill Extreme Speed and Power Up Punch both. And probably most importantly, actually, behind Power Up Punch is the second most important thing to nerf was its passive, Steadfast. So the frequency of activation of Steadfast has been reduced. So it's not going to proc as much. Finally, you're not going to see Lucario get Steadfast shields every single time you attack it. Like, hopefully they increase the cooldown by a lot, because like, honestly, dude, I don't know what the cooldown was. I genuinely don't know. I never play Lucario. I don't like him. I don't like that he's in the game. So I don't know what the Steadfast cooldown is, but it literally seems like 15 or 20 seconds currently. So I'm super happy to see this. Okay, so its Unite move fixed a bug that could increase damage, of course, by using Power Up Punch after using it. Literally, of course this would be a bug. There's always bugs with Lucario. Anyway, glad that's fixed. Didn't know that was a thing. Garchomp, normal. Oh, yes. Okay, Garchomp Bible. I'm telling you right now, this is actually so good. This is actually so good. Oh my gosh, we're actually gonna see Garchomp playable. They increase its attack speed. Oh my gosh, hype. And Dragon Rush, increase amount of damage done to opponent's Pokemon. This move already did a lot of damage. That's kind of cringe. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Dragon Rush can actually crit. So Scopeland's Razor Claw Garchomp, plus on top of the critical hit chance he already gets, which is, let me just quickly tell you, because I'm gonna need to know this because everyone's gonna start playing him. He gets 20% crit rate at level, what is that, 9? Yeah, 20% crit at level 9 plus 8 what is it, 8.2, 8.1 from double crit items, means you're critting like 1/3 of your dragon rushes, which this move, if they're buffing the damage and you can crit with it, honestly, I'm telling you guys right now, Garchomp is going to be the sleeper pick of this patch, and it won't be sleeper once people realize how good it is. This seems huge. Obviously, like, maybe they will just barely buff Dragon Dive, but like, if they increase the attack speed by even like a decent amount, his Pokemon will finally be playable. Okay. Moving on, Zero Aura, Wild Bolt plus fix a bug that caused more damage than expected when hitting multiple Pokemon. Yeah, dude, Wild Charge was like broken this last patch. They buffed it, but they like giga buffed it. So nobody really knew about this, thankfully. But if you ever played against a Wild Charge Zero Aura, this thing was insane. So yeah, I'm actually didn't know there was a bug, but I knew the damage was absurd. So I'm glad to see that fixed. Cramorant Dive. Fix the bug that Cramorant might not be displayed correctly after using Dive. Okay, whatever. Talonflame Gale Wings. That's its passive. Fix the bug where the Gale Wings effect was not activated when returning after being knocked out. Wait, really? Oh, wow. That's kind of bad. Okay, so Talonflame even better. Wait a second. Oh! No way! They actually nerfed Zapdos. Okay, not really that much, but okay. Remote Stadium Zapdos. The amount of Eos energy that can be obtained during KO. Okay, so you get less orbs when you knock out Zapdos. Okay, honestly, warranted. Because, like, you shouldn't get instant guaranteed 50s if you knock out Zapdos. That was, like, a dumb mechanic, frankly. So, actually excited about that. Probably not exactly the change that most people were hoping for, but I think a small little tweak like this is actually good, because it just means that, like, getting Zapdos isn't an insta win, because, like, you still have to have points in your inventory. Because think about it this way: the issue with Zapdos right now is, like, even if you lose the Zapdos fight, if you take Zapdos, you're pretty much gonna have like 30 to 40 points in your inventory, in your Unite Ball. Sorry, but like, if this change is significant, and again, it doesn't say, it just says decrease. So, like, how are we supposed to know by how much? I don't know. I'll get you those numbers after the fact, of course. But as soon as we know them, subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, please. The amount of Eos energy will be decreased. So, yeah, I mean, like, if they, right now, you get, what is it? You get plus 20? You get plus 20, is that right? Yeah, you get plus 20. So good to see that amount decreased, honestly. Good to see that amount decreased. Because this is just like, this just makes Zapdos even more impossible to win against. And I think this is a nice, like, small little tweak that may make the game more enjoyable. All right, moving on. Dreadnought. The amount of shields given to teams when KOing has been reduced. Not sure if that was necessary, because the shield is, like, temporary. So, whatever. Experience points that... What? Wait, really? Why? Okay, XP that can be obtained when you knock out Dreadnought is also reduced. Dude, why did they do this? This is actually kind of dumb. Here's the thing. They potentially giga nerf Dreadnought and they giga buff Rotom. Look at this. After knocking out Dreadnought, the movement speed, HP, and attack to reach the opponent's goal have been increased. So, like, Rotom's has more stats and he moves faster, does more damage, has more HP. The effect time when the goal... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. It's a Rotom gaming meta, bro. So this means that the goal is going to be affected by Rotom longer. It's already such a long time. Isn't it like 20 seconds right now? What's it going to be, 30? That's literally... That's... 30 seconds is literally 10% of the match, dude. 10% of the match. The opponent's goal is going to be exposed if you get Rotom. And they nerf Dreadnought. Oh boy, this changes the game entirely. All right, so everyone just, I guess, disregard every video anyone's ever made about anything about how to play this game properly, because this changes a lot. Very strange. So I'm actually really curious to see how this works in theory, because obviously, like, they say this, right? But who knows? It could be like 1 extra second or 2 extra seconds. But knowing the way they've buffed things in the past, Like, this is gonna go from like 20 to 30 seconds, and Rotom's gonna be like almost unkillable now. It's gonna take like more than one person just whacking it down at a goal. And by increasing the damage, you see here damage, it does, it basically means that like someone can't just sit there on the goal and like whittle Rotom down slowly while the rest of the team does other stuff. It's gonna take more than one person to be able to tank it without dying, so it can push in. And then that combined with the fact that Dreadnought's been nerfed, oh boy, that's... I don't know, you guys. This is crazy. The Zapdos change is pretty good. I like that, but the Dreadnought change and the Rotom change, very crazy. So I guess that's it for the patch. It was actually pretty clear. I guess we didn't even need the English translation. It's pretty clear what all this stuff is doing, except maybe like the Giga Drain thing. But I'm pretty sure by saying like it weakens the effect, it doesn't have as much damage reduction. But pretty much everything else is like pretty clear. So that's what's happening. Pikachu buff, Slowbro buff, Gengar buff, Blastoise Giga nerfed, Venusaur Giga Drain Giga nerfed, Solar Beam Giga buffed, Lucario potentially Giga nerfed, but who knows? It's probably gonna be like a 1% change and it does nothing. Garchomp definitely Giga buffed, Zero Aura, Wild Charge is nerfed, but nobody was really using it because they didn't really know about this anyway, thankfully. Cramorant, just a bug. Talonflame, just a bug. And then the entire flow of the game has now been changed with these updates, so that's cool, I guess. So yeah, that's the patch. More details to come, of course. Once the patch drops, I will get those updated numbers to you guys as soon as possible, just so we like have all that, and you're able to, you know, process this information and see which Pokemon are actually good and by how much different moves are being buffed as usual. But yeah, we just have to wait until the patch drops, because they always give like these cryptic patch notes of like, it's been reduced or whatever, you know? So we unfortunately have to wait. But generally this seems pretty good. I'm really happy with the Garchomp changes. I'm really happy to see Lucario at least on the board finally lowered the attack. It's probably going to be like a pretty substantial amount, judging by how much they've reduced Cinderace and Greninja's attack in the past. And yeah, Venusaur Giga Drain no longer a thing, so that brain dead build can be out of the game. Thank you. And Solar Beam is back in the mix, so I'm super excited for that. That's probably my highlight for this build is Solar Beam. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think. This actually changes so much. I'm really curious to see how the whole Dreadnought and Rotom thing works out. We'll just have to see, you guys. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. As usual, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can always unsubscribe later if you lose interest in me or you lose interest in Pokemon Unite, which seems like they're always keeping it fresh. So we've got a big Halloween event coming up as well. So join the Discord. I'm going to be playing with the people who are in my Discord just for fun during the event, and so we can get some of these like fun pumpkin throwing matches in. Really not sure like how it's going to work, but it does mention that like you can use a pumpkin as a battle item. So pretty cool. Very excited to see how that works. And yeah, follow me on Twitter link in the bio. Or in the bio, Twitter link in the description. You will get these updates from me as soon as possible, because I actually tweeted this like, I don't know, like 12 minutes ago when this first dropped, and I decided to make a video on it because that's what you do. Anyway, oh wow, this video's already gone for a long time. Okay, love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.